Welcome back to Class Farms, guys. Kai over here at IWA, Nuremberg, Germany, 2025 at Lucansky Arms and Orsov Manufacturing. I've got Andre here with me. Dude, thanks for having us, man. Absolutely. And you've got something really cool called Stinger 9, a PCC, but with an operating system that you've never seen because it is patented, new to this show, in fact, new to the firearms industry in the world because I've never seen it. And it's patented to you guys, so it's new. So tell us all about it.
You couldn't see that.
We couldn't possibly have seen it. Exactly. So, dude, tell us all about it, man. This is really cool.
Basically, 9mm PCC Stinger, designed by us, made together as a joint venture with Orsov over here. Yeah. It is supposed to be a next generation. We have patented, as you said, completely new operating system. It's delayed, and we call it divided matter. Divided matter because, as you can all see over here, the bolt itself is divided into two parts, two separate parts which move independently on each other. This one is much heavier. It is tungsten, quite premium material, very expensive, very heavy. It is this particular tungsten. It is used for armor-piercing bullets, for tank ammunition, sabot ammunition, and in the HIMARS ammunition as well. The small sub ammunition.
Oh, I see. I get it. Yeah.
So this is quite premium grade tungsten.
Tungsten, yeah. I mean, it feels like it. When you grab this thing, it may look real little, but it's pretty heavy. So you got to go to the gym for that. So if you're not working out, better get to it. So there's that. Yeah. Feels pretty good.
The reason for using tungsten here is that you need to have a certain amount of weight, and the only other way would be to use the steel, of course, like here. But you will end up with much bigger, much bulkier part like this, and this will, of course, translate to much bigger, bulkier PCC subgun, because it is submachine gun as well. Yeah. It is designed for military use already. We have a full auto version. We have some customers which are now really. We will be selling to them.
So they're interested in the platform at this point.
I wouldn't call it interested. That we already made a deal.
Oh wow! So they're okay. Cool. Very good. Yeah. So yeah, what else have we got here? So the operating system obviously operates. So this is your bolt,
yep.
And as you said, that's kind of a new system, and that makes it. That does what exactly?
It reduces the recoil.
Okay.
But not only that, there are two big benefits to the system. It's like best of both worlds. You have the reliability, easy of maintenance, and durability of the blowback systems, because there are no small parts. Nothing is really moving like needs to click inside something else. There is no wear of parts, so it's very, very reliable, easy to maintain. You don't need to clean it. When we were running our reliability test at the factory, we didn't clean it for 5,000 rounds. It ran smoothly, so it's really, really easy to maintain. So this is the big advantage of the blowback world. But of course, the big disadvantage of blowbacks is the recoil.
Yes.
So here, this part works as a reduction of the recoil, significant reduction of the recoil, because those two parts move independently, as I said. When it goes back to your shoulder, only this black part, the steel part, hits your shoulder. And when it hits your shoulder, the recoil spring already is pushing it to the front, and it starts the travel to the front. At the same time, when the lower part starts the travel to the front, the tungsten part hits it.
That's really cool. All right, so you've got that going on, and into this beast.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the the firearms itself. I mean, that one looks really cool too, by the way. Short barrel.
This is 4-inch.
Okay.
It's 4-inch. It's
something that Ryan is very familiar with.
So it is 4-inch, but it's already smaller than some of the competing 3.5 inches. I'm not going to name the companies.
Okay.
That's something Kai's familiar with.
Guilty as charged.
So overall, the design is very compact. So we can go into really, really short barrel lengths, really short handguards. and it's quite modular as well, because as you can see, there are two screws over here.
Okay.
You just unscrew them, take off the handguard, and you can use the longer handguard, like on this 8-inch. You can use the wider handguard, of course, and you can maintain the short barrel, and you can thread the suppressor. Yeah.
Oh, so you can make it like an SD into integrated. Okay.
Or you can change the barrel as well, put a longer barrel. So it's quite easy for you to make a different
configurations. Right? So it's very versatile. I love that. So, okay. The mags are obviously CZ Scorpion, right?
Actually, the original CZ Scorpion magazine was designed by Jan Lucansky. So it's
Lucansky mags.
Lucansky mags, yeah. Thank
Okay.
you. It is fully compatible with all the alternatives like Magpul, CZ. We are now finishing our own because we were not really happy with the performance in harsh conditions of these magazines that are publicly on the market available now. So we made a little bit enhancement to the magazine itself. It needed it after 15 years in production. It's not here because we are finishing the mold for it. But it will be available with the gun.
All right, so you're gonna have more, I guess, robust CZ Scorpion type magazine, Lucansky magazines, sometime soon, and it's gonna come with the gun.
With the gun.
All right, so some of the specs of the gun. So this is a 4-inch model. Obviously, we've got some of the longer versions right here. I mean, this is obviously assembled for the purpose of this video with a stock that's 1913 Picatinny in the back. You can attach whatever you want, collapsible, foldable, probably buffer style, whatever you want. It's right there.
By the way, is our own design as well. As you can see, there is a nice feature. You can choose just to reverse the cheekpiece, and it will not have this feature. Right here, it has the feature when it stops in the middle.
Very nice. That is cool.
Not all the shooters like to have the cheekpiece coming all the way back. Some of them prefer this one. I'm not one of those, but whatever. Anyway, you can alternate it 180 degrees, and it will come all the way to the back.
Oh, okay.
It is very compact. It will fit other designs as well. So you can see it's quite slim, quite light.
Yeah.
But still, the cheekpiece is quite comfortable for shooting.
Yeah.
It's not like we didn't want to compromise between the comfort of the shooter and the overall dimensions and lightweightness.
Gotcha. Very cool. So I love that. Obviously, that is super versatile. A lot of people have their own little niche parts that they want to add on there, so that gives them that option, which is very universal. And I want to talk about some of the ambidextrous features on there. It looks like it's a fully ambi gun.
Yeah, it is. It is fully ambi gun. Some of the controls are quite redundant, I would say.
Okay.
One of the reasons is that we always heard some complaints. I am used to that system. I'm used to that system. I want the controls here. I want that controls. So we thought it would be good to give everybody as much as we can. For example, magazine release. So it is like on a Scorpion or 8K. It's like on M4. So you can press it with a finger. You can press it with the finger. You can use your thumb. You can use your thumb. So whatever you are used to, you will be really familiar with this.
Yeah.
Magazine release, again, ambidextrous.
The bolt release, bolt catch, right?
Bolt catch, yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Fire controls, like on AR, only 45 degrees travel.
Okay.
So it's shorter. Trigger, AR, but there is different hammer.
Okay.
Hammer needs to be longer than on your standard AR.
Gotcha.
There is a reason for that, because our slide is traveling a little bit more to the back than on your AR. So,
but other parts of the trigger is compatible.
Yeah. Springs are, for example, from Lancer Systems USA.
Okay.
We are using those.
That's about it. All right, cool. And another thing that I really like about this gun, I mean, it really is a very promising, cool-looking thing. Obviously, I would love to test this out, and I'm going to get to all of that part. The charging system, you've got side charger and also traditional AR style charger. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. So again, we wanted it to be as much modular or as much accessible for all the shooters. So we have the Scorpion MP5-like-ish or European-style charging in the front. You can do the HK slap. You can put the charging handle to the right side as well, if you prefer to, or if you're a lefty. At the same time, we have the AR charging handle here. You don't have to use both of them if you don't like. You can put a cap over here and you can use only the front one. Or in case of the really short ones, short configurations like here, you will just have the AR because there is no space for the front charging handle.
Yeah, honestly, that makes perfect sense to me. You just get that. That's super compact. You gain some, you lose some. That's how the world always works. This is really cool. Okay, and you guys got the Trilog adapter.
Yes, we have a Trilog. This is one of the late prototypes. It has been used for a reliability test. This one has over 25,000 rounds. You can see there is a wear in the material.
Okay. Yeah.
So there is not the muzzle thread on the front yet, because in the serial production we already have the muzzle thread. So there is Trilog and muzzle thread half by
final product.
Yes, half by 28.
Very, very cool.
And you can choose between.
Yeah. Very, very cool. All right, so last couple of questions, and that's going to be availability in the United States and price.
Availability this year. And I cannot say how early it will be. It depends on the ATF. It does not depend on our production capacities, so whatever, because we are starting sales in Europe right now. We are just waiting for final parts from the mold for the butt stock. So this autumn, this maybe summer, late summer, something like that. As far as price, it will be sub 1,000.
Wow, guys, you heard it from the man himself. It's going to be under $1,000 sometime this year in 2025. This Stringer 9 from Lucansky Arms, collaborated with, obviously, Orsov Manufacturing. You know, I lied. I got one more question, and that's this. How does this operating system compare to the other PCCs, other operating systems out there?
You mean in terms of recoil?
Yes, yes.
When we started, we discovered that the felt recoil is really subjective, and one day you feel something, and if you sleep well, then the other day you feel something else. If somebody prefers some kind of brand, then he feels less recoil. Yeah. So we said we must figure it out and come out with some scientific way. So we have designed a special bench which is measuring the recoil, the impulse. And what I can say, the recoil impulse of this system, if compared to roller delayed systems like Stribog, for example, this is less. Not much, but it's less. If we compare it to SIG MPX, it is a little bit more, but only if the MPX is new. When there is a corrosion of the gas port, the recoil of the MPX will be bigger over the time, and after 8,000 rounds, what we have tested, the recoil of the MPX is double than with this system.
You said 8,000 or 80,000?
8,000.
8,000, okay. Wow.
So this is the perspective.
Got you. So that's a scientific way of you guys testing this thing, and this thing is actually recoiling less than the MPX after like about 8,000 rounds, get some corrosion, whatever, and less than the roller delay Stribogs, which I believe those things actually recoil very little. So I'm honestly very, very curious how this is going to be. So you guys heard it from the man, sub 1,000 MSRP. They'll be in the United States sometime soon this year. You know, Lucansky Arms in collaboration with Orsov Manufacturing. Looks like they really came out with a banger over here. I'm really, I look forward to checking this thing out. I know it's not there yet, but when it does arrive, we'll be in touch. Definitely want to have it at Classic Firearms and do some testing of our own, for sure. So, guys, check out Lucansky Arms, also Orsov Manufacturing. I know these guys also make a lot of parts for Canik as well, so these guys know what they're doing.